Hello, welcome, willkommen, and other such magic words for hello.
You've been reading up on your foreign languages. Are you going on holiday or something?
You know, there are Americans watching, so howdy. Anyway, welcome to WABCasting. I am
Wab. That's the best you've got for your foreign languages. Howdy.
Howdy. Or for some of our native Americans, how. Anyway,
right, anyway, so before we offend the entire planet, can we start moving on and talking about stuff? Oh dear God, this isn't going well.
No, you said I could just do anything at the start of this one, so I did. Anyway, WABCasting, here we are. I'm Wab Monkey, and by my side, as always, is Wab Patches. This game is a PvZ. Ooh, extractor trick.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, we've been talking rubbish for so long that we're missing basic things. We've got an extractor trick on the go from Styve.
Yep.
Styve. And over in the other corner, we've got a Protoss player. Seems to go by the name of DeoS. Or DeoS. So, pretty cool name. Like that. Like them both.
It's all good.
Nothing overly strange, I feel, happening here. Walling off against a Zerg player, always good. Gateway, I suspect there'll be a Forge joining that fairly shortly. And scouting around the map, making sure that we know where everybody is.
Okay. We've gone for a 12 pool.
Have we?
Oh, it might be actually earlier, because there's those two drones building.
I was going to say, that looks more like 13 pool, 13 gas to me. Which would imply, I don't know, speedlings probably to me. Maybe some roaches. But I would assume sort of speedlings backed up by something a little bit more manly. Evo chamber, yeah, it's going to be upgraded speedlings, isn't it? Move over here. I think that's slightly larger than one gap.
Well, if the Forge is going down, we're probably going to stick a cannon. And I know when I was playing against the Zerg a lot, I would always go gateway, Forge, pylon, cannon.
Seems fair, seems fair.
So I'd imagine we'll get the cannon in about there, so we're given a one gap, so any troops that do come in once we've blocked it with the Zealot is going to get shot by the cannon.
Yep, there you go.
I'm surprised it's that far back though. I would have thought it would have been a bit further forward, but hey, we each have our own little build.
The lot is there. I would say there's some science in this. He looks like he's done this before. I would say this probably works. Although in my head that does look a little strange. Anyway, moving on.
What's going on up the... Oh, that's just an Overlord scouting. Sorry, I just saw the top of the map doing crazy
things. We're still
things.
Scouting around with this here probe, so I dare say we've seen everything of use. We've got a spawning pool. It's not doing an awful lot yet.
Twin gas.
Evo chamber. And like you say, double gas. That's not speedlings, is it, double gas?
No. That's got to be... What needs a lot of gas for Zerg?
Muters.
Muters, yeah.
We are in the Bronze League.
Hydras.
Roaches.
Well, Roach is only 25
gas. Yeah, but we've got Hydras the Roach Warren going down there. I'm going to hazard a guess. We're going for fast, very, very fast roaches. And I would say we're going to rely on, if we've got the Evo chamber, that's probably there for some spore colonies. And we're going to try and rely on spore colonies and queens if anything aerial comes over.
Good call.
That would be my guess. I'm
spore crawlers, yeah? Not colonies. You're thinking of their boudoir metal.
Sorry. Spore crawlers, yeah. Little green, gooey, zappy, blatty things. Right, back over to this way of the world.
Chrono, hooray! And there was inject... Not enough chrono.
couple of lots going down.
There's your one gap.
Yeah, there's your one gap. Cannons are there. Speedling's going to really struggle to run into that. That's looking good now. And back to my timings thing. We're at the 40 mark.
Yep.
2 lots versus a queen and some.
Why is she not injecting?
Oh, I don't know. He's doing something else. She's got the energy light.
Yeah. Why we're not injecting or laying down a tumour? In fact, we've got enough to do both, haven't we? Lay a tumour and inject.
Let's have a look at the APM tab, shall we? Oh, that's the army tag.
No.
That's pause.
That's pause. Do you want to press the M button?
That's the APM tag. Okay, so we've got a current APM of 0.
Out for a coffee.
Yeah, must have been. And there we go, there's your inject, and the APM's on its way back up. Meanwhile, our Protoss player is sitting at a steady 52, and he's obviously doing stuff. That's quite nice, I like that.
Oh, up to
0 again.
Well, to be fair, have you watched some of your replays back? I've watched some of mine, and they're pretty pants. So I'm just going to hit production back on. Got a little Zealot of... Oh, you don't want to... Oh, there you go, you got it. I was going to say, you be careful with them keyboard keys there. Your job's the mouse.
Okay, so our lots are coming across. I'm guessing this is, I mean, at 7 minutes, coming up for 8 minutes by the time they get in. 4 lots, I wouldn't expect to do a massive amount of damage. I completely missed the undefended fast expo, walked straight into a bunch of roaches.
That's 8 roaches.
Yeah, 4 lots aren't going to hold that off. And yeah, we've lost, what, 1 Z-lot there for the knowledge of what Zerg's going roach.
So that's not too bad, I think, you know.
Could be worse.
It could be worse. I'm just going to hit the view key. I just want to see if he did spot the fast expo and the scout. He did.
Okay, so it's down on the map anyway. Yeah. I think I still might have just gone and started to harass it or something, see if I could persuade the Zerg player to come out and play. Okay, good move though. Reaction to roaches. Yeah, alright, chrono. There we go, bit more chrono. Reaction to roaches, we're getting straight away a couple of robotics facilities down, and that to me would just say immortals, because immortals chew through roaches.
Damn straight.
A few sentries, very nice. We'll get some force fields up, keep the roaches at bay.
Guardian shield, reduce the damage.
Shield, yeah. All looking pretty sensible here, really.
Both going for upgrades. We've got basically ground attack for both Zerg and the TOS player there. Hydralisk Den, awesome. Now, there is someone out there called Mr. Fox. You slayed Hydras because they get eaten by Colossi, but Hydras are just chew through gateway units. They are awesome.
They really do. You know, the DPS on a Hydra is fantastic. The problem with Hydras really is that they're made of glass, and anything that damages light just rips through them like I don't know what.
You know, if you're scared of Colossi when it comes to using Hydralisk, get some Corruptors out. Corruptors eat them.
Corruptors chew through Colossi.
I know this because I'm a Protoss player and it's happened to me.
On many occasions. I'd have upgraded the range on Hydras personally,
yes,
if it was me, straight away.
Yeah, that is a must.
Upgraded range is beautiful. Let's see, what are we? Well, we're not really building anything here, are we?
Nope.
We've got some roaches making their way across the map.
Do you want to follow them?
Yeah, let's follow them.
Yeah, even pinged up the health.
Oh, it's worth mentioning now. We've gone the 10-minute mark, and we've got, what's that? 15 roaches.
Yep. Now,
if you're playing up against a decent Protoss player, do you think that 15 roaches are going to be enough for 10 minutes?
No. Focusing, there we go, got the Guardian shield, focusing down on the Immortals. Not enough.
That's beautiful. Those roaches are just going to chew through.
I'm surprised he didn't retreat.
Yeah, that was a runaway. That was a perfect moment to prove our adherence to the Sir Robin song.
Yep, because that is, it's not a massive Gandalf, but it's a good Gandalf there, and we should have just ran away. There's no shame in running away. You see, a lot of people will suicide an entire army, hoping that it will work out. No, just run away. If it's not going to work, run away.
Oh, it's Overlord's returning from his little trap around the map.
Well,
look at him go! Isn't he a quicken? Anyway, moving on.
Should always scout, Jimbo.
You should scout. At least we know there's nothing funny going on at the top of the map.
This is true.
Okay, so this army's making its way across the map now.
Excellent reinforcing pylon there.
Okay, yeah, and no doubt going to probably chuck a couple of cannons down, I would have thought, to protect it. Meanwhile, what we've got going on over here, I can't see.
We've got more Hydras. Have we got that range yet?
No, we haven't got the range yet, but
come on.
We do have quite a lot of Hydras. There's more Hydras popping. What have we got here? More. We've got some eggs. There we go. And they are brilliant drones.
Well, yeah, got to saturate that base up.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm not slating anything that I'm seeing here. If it was me, I would have dropped a couple of tumors by now and joined the creep up.
We definitely have enough energy to do it.
Spread out to around about here, and then you'd see all of this coming warping on in. At the end of the day, other races are very scared, as a general rule, I find, of engaging on creeps. So.
Well, it just means surround's so much easier.
Yeah, it gives every unit quite a serious
here we go.
boost. Okay, that
get those Hydras in there.
Going to be dead any second. And
come on, Hydras.
The Hydras. And it focus down that Immortal, and then that's it. Those gateway units don't have a chance. More of them warping in. Another Immortal.
There is something to point out.
If we just focus down those sentries, beautiful. Now those Stalkers.
Run!
Those pylon, those cannon. I don't know. I reckon those Hydras could have...
see, he's stuck there for now. I would have just got them back on the creep. Get a tumor out.
Yeah.
Because Hydras get such an awesome speed bonus on it, like every Zerg unit.
Aye.
Well, especially when we've got more training, because you know, with Zerg, we can macro up like crazy.
Okay, there we go. Got Burrow on the way. Still no range.
Use the injecting tumours.
We are starting to commit here quite heavily to Hydra, so why we haven't got Hydra upgrades, I'm not sure. We do have +1 on weapons. Since then, that evolution chamber seems to be doing...
Yeah, waiting on gas.
Yeah,
see, Hydras. Eat a lot of gas, so we'll get some gas down on the expo.
Okay, this is a lot of Hydras. Get them all together in one ball. All of them, not half of them, all of them, and just go and rinse that Protoss force from the face of the map. They're goners.
Another point, the regenerate better on the creep. Leaving half of them off it won't help.
Aye.
So get the creep spread.
Get the creep spread, get those Hydras together. I mean, this force and these cannons are now starting to become a real problem. You really need... No, don't run away from the fight. If you're going to fight with these things,
just go for it.
They're quite slow, but they spit out the damage. Let them spit that damage out. Don't sit there running away taking a pasting. Get them shooting back.
Another thing to point out, guys, is if we were spreading creep, there would be no more pylons or cannons coming in as much now.
Aye, this would be starting out from a lot better.
Burrow the troops there.
We're not roaches, so we don't get a massive, unfortunate increase in our regeneration bonus, and they've all popped, and that's going on. So let's see. Just have a quick look at the Protoss base and see if there's anything that I can see the Protoss player doing in response to this. Zerg player seems to be floating a lot of minerals. I'm surprised he's not backing those Hydras up with a lot of lings, like a lot of lings. I mean, lings take a couple of shots each to kill. Whilst they're getting shot at...
Oh, we do have an observer on the field now.
Oh, have we? Okay, so they're not going to survive Burrow for much longer.
No, especially when we're going to let them build cannons.
Nearly 2 grand's worth of gemage there. How many lings is that? Somebody work it out and tell me.
Well, it's 50 gems for 2 lings.
Right.
So 50...
How many 50s in 2,000?
Lots.
And then times lots by 2.
Lots.
Really lots of... a real lot of lings. And each one of them is having to absorb punishment from this Protoss army whilst the Hydras dish it out.
Come on, guys.
These Hydras are in all sorts of trouble. I would have thought it'd be enough to push this through. There should be trouble for the toss here. But oh no. Oh dear, can we see what's warping in here? Oh dear.
How's the fight going?
Okay, the Hydras have been chewed up and they've run and buried. Okay, have we got more Hydras building?
No, because we've got no gas. Have we built the extractors down at the expo yet?
Yep, but we haven't saturated them.
Oh, dude. Observer. Oh, just having a good plot. You can see that nothing's happening.
He knows that there's no detection. He knows that this is the plan.
Inject.
Evo chamber, still not doing anything. Hydra range, still not doing anything.
Inject. Spread tumours.
No macro hatch, no injection.
Come on,
Quick
dude.
butchers at the APM tab. Oh, apparently our APM's up to 107 there, so fair play, you're doing something.
Really need to get the creep out, dude, and inject. Come on.
Yeah, there's some injection going on there, but yeah, this creep does want to start getting spread now. And unluckily, we've still got a pylon here, there's a lot of stalkers. And if we have a look, oh dear.
I'm surprised that, you know, when you are boxed in like this, why doesn't he, you know, try go for the Overlord upgrades and go for drops?
Yep, good idea. Or even at this level, just get an Overseer nice and quick because they move a bit faster than the Overlords, and drop a Nidus Worm.
Yeah.
Even if you drop a Nidus Worm somewhere completely aimless, like say up here, it gets you out, lets you get an expansion going, lets you get stuff on the go.
And scares the bejesus out of everybody as this noise goes off and everyone's like, ah!
Yeah, it's great fun. And here we go. I would say I've not seen any detection.
Oh, we've missed out on a complete gem line kill.
Those Overlords don't know what's going on. Come on, morph those Overlords. Okay, morph those Overlords.
Or at least pick up
drop something that can detect. Drop something. Come on.
Pick up the units and run then, dude.
Hello. Where are they going?
They know something that we don't.
Oh, they want friends.
Unless they're going to morph.
It's just, to be honest though, this is just giving Stevie...
Are we in on the other gem line?
We're almost mined out on that gem line, but we haven't got any... so we need to be transferring these drones about now. That sounds very hypocritical for anybody that plays with me, because as everybody knows, I never do it.
They're spine crawlers, not spore crawlers.
Yeah, and he's still not morphing detection.
Why is he building spine crawlers?
Come on, that little chick should have just...
Overlord should have just
break, you know, the little break when they ran away should have been just enough time to get Overseers out. 2 Overseers renders this tack a complete and utter waste of gas.
Oh, there it is!
Got the idea, but I'm afraid,
dude.
guys, that's just too late. You're not going to macro up anything here to fight back. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, this is painful. Yeah, there's a shot. That's and
wow.
yeah, he's left the game. Yeah, well, I would too. I mean, I could say that you could feel cheesed about the campaign that's going on here. You could feel that was unnecessarily cheesy, underhand strategy. But to be honest, I'm not convinced that was that cheesy.
Well, I wouldn't say it was cheesy at all.
No.
You know, if we look at the modern world and how fights work, what's the first thing you do once you attack an opposing force? You make a beachhead.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
literally, I am going to be here and I'm staying for good. That's what you did. You got on at the front, right. This is where we start from.
There was plenty of opportunity. I mean, just look at the resources being floated here by Stevie. So much that he could have just done there. A few roaches in with his hydras would have minced this. To have spread the creep in the first place would have just denied it all in the first place. Lings chew through stalkers.
I would just had loads of speedlings.
Absorb. When you're dealing with a load of units that don't do splash, Lings just absorb so much damage.
And what I think as well, if they are speedlings, you don't even have to engage there if you don't want to, because those units weren't on hold position. You could have just ran all the way across to DeoS base.
Aye.
And just ran in there. You know,
absolutely.
Causing that to all pull back and leave the beachhead exposed for the Hydras to follow up and chew through it.
Absolutely.
I
mean, what else? I mean, you could say that there was no clue that the DTs were on their way. And if we have a quick look over here, we'll see we really are on one mined out base, and we're only just setting up our expo at the natural just now. Okay, that's been there literally long enough to get 4 probes out. I mean, really, anything over here, any kind of scouting over this base, an overseer, an overlord, okay, anything, changelings, just throw changelings at the base. And the fact that we're really against Hydras and we're only seeing gateway units should be a good indication that something untoward was happening.
Definitely.
If you know that the robos are down and you're not seeing Colossi coming up against Hydras, you know it's going to be either HTs or DTs. Nothing else really I can think of that would finish off Hydras or can counter Hydras. You're looking at me perplexed by that. What have I said?
So no, I now understand where you were going with it. Just when he said, you know, if you see a Robo B, you would expect, and nothing coming out, you'd expect to see DTs or HTs, and I was busy working through the tech in my head going, you don't get either of them for having that. But
well, I
think I understand where you're going with that now, so I'm there.
Yeah. I mean, all I'm trying to say is, they're not... Your opposition, if they're putting up a container like this, aren't going to be sitting back doing nothing, doing the same old that's not working. There will be a tech switch. The obvious one against Hydra to me is Colossi. If you're not seeing that and you're seeing heaps of gateway units, it's got to be something hard that can be built from a gateway.
Damn right, because you're not going to go air, because that would be silly.
Aye. Void rays! Beat the Hydras with void rays!
I don't really have much else to add on to your fantastic
hey, I'm
bit at the end there.
Did you hear that from the monkey as well?
Other than I'm just going to rage a bit now. We talked about the Queens having too much energy. Should have been tumors, should have been injects more. Yeah, we can all agree on that. We definitely want to spread their creep, and we definitely want to inject. Going back to the Protoss player, use Chrono. The Chrono rage is in. Use the Chrono, damn it. I know you were very busy, you know, up at the top there, and that's understandable, but Mr. Zerg, dude, you were sat there having to defend at your base all the time. You could have done so much more.
Let's say something as well. 21 minutes 17.
Yep.
2 bases. One base.
Yep.
Expand, guys. Watch that timer. If you've been sat still on one base for 15 minutes, it's going to mine out very soon. Get another one going.
Damn straight. Well, on that happy note, we've waffled on enough. So I shall bid you farewell. I've been WABMonkey. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe. Only hit the dislike if you are going to leave constructive criticism. And happy hunting.
Okay, and I've been WABPatches, and I think I'm officially going to adopt the tagline, I don't know what I'm saying! So goodbye on that.